So, this battle's very interesting. It's another mono-type team. If you remember the Fighting Chance battle I had earlier with the Fighting mono-type team, here is a really cool Ice mono-type team, and we're going to jump right in. So, we've got Hoenn versus Abomasnow. I set up those Stealth Rocks knowing that it is going to damage everything there, as they're all ice, which is nice. Nice. It's an ice job. The puns hurt. He Earthquakes, but I'm able to do a lot of damage. He Ice Shards, so I Meteor Mash, and I miss, which really stinks. I Meteor Mash again, super effective hits, just take him out. So, he's going to go into that Frost Slash, which I know is probably going to set up a Shadow Ball, which it does. That kind of hurts, but whatever. I go into Loxus, as I don't really need it. It confuses me, and I do a lot of damage to myself in confusion, which is usually my thing. I like to be the confusion guy, but whatever. He goes with the Ice Beam to take me out there. I go to Odysseus, Protect. I want to see what he's going to do. He decides to confuse me, so I figure I'm just going to switch out. I don't want to take that confusion. He goes with another confusion, so I decided to go to Sir Aaron for two reasons. One, because it's not going to do a lot of damage, and two, because ice is going to hurt it anyways. This is pretty tough. I go out to Biovenom, he confuses me, and I unfortunately damage myself. Then he Thunderbolts, and this Frost Slash is becoming a very dangerous Pokemon. I'm able to get Confuse off and Snap out myself, and he hurts itself. I get that Sludge Wave off. It is resisted, but it doesn't matter. He gets damage. That Mamoswine doesn't take any super effective damage, but from the Stealth Rocks, but it does do a lot. I'm able to get that Burn, which destroys the Mamoswine, but only after I take a hefty damage in Earthquake. So Biovenom is becoming very clutch in this battle, but he gets taken out by a Night Slash. We go out to Odysseus, knowing that I can Mach Punch this thing 4 times weak to fighting, no problem. He goes out to Cloyster, which I do not want to take any damage from, because I know how dangerous Skill Link Cloyster is. But he does get off that Icicle Spear. Luckily for me, he has nothing to protect him from that super effective Mach Punch. And at this point, I feel like I could just take out this Glaceon easy peasy. But he protects, which is pretty smart, as takes me down to 1 HP with my burn. Protects again, which fails, and I'm able to Mach Punch him down to 5 health. I die of burn, but I know that Electric Soldier will just take him out, no problem. Protects, doesn't matter, I'll use that Tri-Attack. I'll do it all dang day. He wishes, but I'm able to take it out with a Tri-Attack. And that's the battle. So, this battle was against a friend of mine, JDM for life. It was a great battle. We both made EV teams, and I thought it was a really fun battle where I ended up just getting to, luckily, sweep him with an Espeon. So, let's find out how I did it. I start out by sending out Sylveon, which is Dawn. I also have an Umbreon named Dusk, but you won't see him. He sends up Rain Dance, but I go for a Calm Mind. His Hydro Pump won't do anything against my bulky Sylveon, so I go for another Calm Mind. I have a Quick Claw on it, so I can just move quickly, and that ends up letting me set up a Calm Mind. And also, the Blizzard does nothing. I can Baton Pass to Espeon. Now he has 2.5 times special attack and special defense. He goes out to Umbreon, and that thing dies to a actually still survives the Hyper Voice, but it cannot take 2 Hyper Voices, which Day sets up my Espeon. Goes out to Glaceon, still cannot take that, just absolutely gets destroyed by a Hyper Voice. Leafeon gets destroyed by a Hyper Voice. I'm just hoping to end this game with Hyper Voices. Goes for an Espeon, gets destroyed by a Hyper Voice, and goes back to that Vaporeon, pretty bulky, but and it can take a Hyper Voice, but honestly, that does nothing. He gives me a Hydro Pump, and I counter with a Hyper Voice. And goes out to Jolteon, which certainly cannot stand a Hyper Voice. It was a great battle, but all in all, I got lucky with my sweep. So, here we go. This is an awesome battle because Loxus finally gets a win. I'm so excited for Loxus. So I go out to Hoenn, and he starts with his Weezing. He Will-O-Wisps me, which is unfortunate, as I do want to get that Zen Headbutt off. Doesn't do nearly as much as I was hoping with the burn, but that is okay, as it doesn't really hurt me in the long run. He's going to protect just to get all that burn damage, but nothing really seems to happen that turn. I go for another Zen Headbutt, and he actually has Fire Blast, but that doesn't do nearly as much as I think he was hoping for. He's going to protect again here, so I can take a lot more burn damage. That absolutely destroys me. I go out to Odysseus. I protect. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. I get my own Flame Orb up. I figure I do not want to get burned, so I'll just use that. I go for a payback thinking he'll just attack me with another move. He goes for the protect again. Don't know why. I guess it's just so I can take the burn damage. He goes for Fire Blast, which he misses, and I go for another payback, taking him out. He goes into this Pinsir, which will Mega Evolve, and that is a dangerous return. I go into Sir Aaron, and that quick attack won't do nearly as much as he was hoping for, but unfortunately I miss with my Air Slash. I Flamethrower, and Mega Pinsir is out. He goes into Volcarona, which takes half of his health out just by Stealth Rocks, the other half with an Air Slash, and Sir Aaron is going pretty well. Greninja goes for the Ice Beam, takes me out. At this point, it's 3-on-3. I see that Garchomp, and I want to save my Porygon 2, so I decide to just Coil here. Goes for another Ice Beam, but I'm able to Drain Punch, getting back a pretty good amount of HP. But now I'm down to 41%. At this point, I'm not entirely sure, so he goes for the Rock Slide, and I go for a Drain Punch, boosted by that Coil. It's going to do a lot of healing for me, which is enough to take out that Garchomp. The Life Orb damage will do a lot. I am able to outspeed the Snorlax and Drain Punch it. Loxus takes out 3 of the 6 Pokemon and gets his well-deserved win. Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video, and make sure to subscribe if you have not already. If you want to see more Legendary Luxray, click one of the 2 videos below, and subscribe and follow me on social media networks. You can either click on those or the links will be in the description. Thank you. This is the Legendary Luxray, signing off.